Hey, YouTube! We are back with episode 8 of our Warhammer 2 SFO Grimhammer 2 modded campaign playthrough of playing as Luthor Harkon, who heads the Awakened faction. So a bit of housekeeping just in the beginning here. Over the weekend, so I record these in one big mass over the weekends, but on Friday I got my COVID boosters, so I have been kind of dead to the world for the last couple of days. So we're going to record as much as we can today. I'll put out as many videos as I am able over the week. I'll try to spread them out so they don't all come out at once. But we'll get back to our regularly scheduled uploads the week after. But without further ado, let's get into this. So we're doing a lightning strike battle to kind of mess with, to do some damage to the Dark Elves. They've got mostly melee force, so I'm not super worried. The only things we have to kind of keep an eye on are their handbows, the Doomfire Warlocks, Helldrake Pack, and then the Feral Manticore, since they're kind of their main fast movers, high damage, stuff like that. It's gonna give our Gunline's a little bit of a run for their money, but beyond that, I mean, their caster is kind of underpowered, so that's not a big deal. I'm not super afraid of these guys since they're relatively slow melees. Or that guy might have some range, but again, not something that we should be overly worried about. And at the end of the day, we have a Queen Bess to their not having a Queen Bess. I'm pretty sure we're gonna come out on top here. So let's go ahead. Let's set up real quick. So we're gonna set up our cannons. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna kind of set up our cannons, but we're gonna set up our cannons a little bit further apart. So hang on. Let's make sure that these are, because I've had this before where they're not in the correct orientation, and then it messes with me something fierce. So let's go like that. Put you there. Here. Let's go there. And let's go here. That way they're all kind of spread out a bit, so they're not, if something does manage to bypass us, they're not all caught out. It's only like one of them at most. Let's put them here. Make sure to remember to toggle skirmish and guard mode so they're not all running around like maniacs. Let's throw our gunners in a nice line here. These gunners up in front of them. This guy like so. Make sure he's catching the Queen Bess. Yeah, Queen Bess is going to be hitting everybody. So we'll throw a couple of deckhands here. Not you. A couple of deckhands here. And we'll stick one deckhand back here. Let's see, where are their Doomfires? Their Doomfires are over here, so in case they decide to kind of go around and into the back of like the Queen Bess or the Carronades, we've got one unit of our zombie pirate deckhands mob to kind of counteract that as much as possible. And then we've got Luthor Harkon. He's going to go up and kind of try to mess with them, use a little bit of the Death Shriek from the Death Shriek Terrorgeist. So this is the mount that we were talking about before. We saw a bit of a preview. Now he's actually up there on this giant undead bat. Let's see if we can't get a good look at Luthor here. Whoop. There he is. There's Luthor, just going absolutely nuts. But that's fine. Everybody's got their own stuff. So we'll do that. We'll throw him a little bit up forward so that he can kind of block charges a little bit. He can also use his zombie summons to do that. So let's go ahead and start this fight right away here. So I'm going to pause it real quick just to make sure we're shooting at some good stuff. So we'll aim there. With you, you can go after these guys. Go after them, you'll go after them, and you can go after them. We'll have Luthor move up. The rest of these guys, they'll all kind of shoot when they get closer. We'll have one of our... Oh! Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, we've got this guy in a harpy. I was going to have go Luthor go kind of mess with some of these. Like the Manticore I could outrun. With Luthor I think I'm faster, but can I outrun? Oh, it's 132. I super can't outrun him. Okay, so we'll just have to... We might just have to back up a little bit. We got a comet coming in. I think it's going to... Looks like it's probably aiming for... Well, maybe it's aiming for the gun mobs. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. They're not going to be moving quick enough.
Who's next?
Okay, so Luthor's going to need some help. That's alright. We'll have a couple of our guys here.
Luthor Harkon! We serve! Hurry! Yes, we shall! Finally!
Oh, he just melted. There was no contest whatsoever.
Quickly, now!
Okay, so let's change some targets. You shoot over there because you're going to be my most dangerous. You see if you can't hit that Feral Manticore a couple of times. The other two guys can continue on their way. I'm going to have Luthor kind of move up and do some damage. You start shooting them. Actually, you start shooting those Doomfire Warlocks. We're going to have them move up a little bit because they need to intercept some charges. Looks like they're going to hit them with a some sort of bombardment ability. But my guns should be able to take out those Doomfire Warlocks. Okay, Manticore should be within range now. So let's see if we can't start firing on the Manticore. See if you guys can hit the Manticore. You guys can't hit the Manticore. Let's just have you get... Oh, that might do some significant damage. That's unfortunate, but nothing we can do about it now. Let's throw up a bit of a distraction. While Luthor does damage over there. And Queen Bess is just bombarding people. Yeah, bad days. Can't gun down that Feral Manticore quick as we can here. You guys will move up. You focus them. You focus them. You focus them. This Queen Bess can turn a little bit and focus them down. I really need that Feral Manticore dead. We'll see if we can't do some damage there. They're going to try to take out that Feral Manticore real fast with all that concentrated fire.
Fleet Captain!
Oh yeah, that did the trick right there. Okay, awesome. We have to go over here. We're going to throw some Sartosan Grape Shot. Let's go like that. Disrupt that formation. Queen Bess can fire over here. Luthor might have to jump into the fray a little bit. Let's see. Let's focus those Helldrakes down. You can focus those Hell. That was the Black Ark Corsair, so you focus the Helldrakes.
Luthor Harkon! Attack!
Yes, sir. Gunners!
Yes, master!
Start routing some folks.
I smell blood!
Oh, there it is. Not even that difficult of a... Let's see if we can we'll catch Luthor and our... in a bit of a healing.
Covering ground! I'm going!
Who's next?
On me!
Okay, awesome. So we don't really need to... I think they retreated once, so I don't think we have to necessarily gun every single one of them down. So that's awesome. Our next battle is going to be, I think that's going to be that one settlement that was sitting right there. Let's take a look here. As soon as it loads.
Those fools!
So let's go with assimilate captives. We'll need the we potentially will need the revive. We'll need the numbers for a siege if there's going to be sieges.
Luthor Harkon.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's give you some missile resistance. I feel like that'll be super necessary over in this fight. So let's get and
The vampire coast prevails.
a little bit of missile damage for our units there. For our missile units.
Hear me! Cutthroats!
Let's go jump right on Chupayatl. So let's see what kind of a map we've got going on. We'll probably set up over in this corner over here and just kind of bombard them. Bombard this area, then bombard this area. Just like our last siege, we're going to be doing a lot of damage with the Queen Bess. We're going to be doing a lot of damage with the Carronades. Now that Luthor is on his Deathshriek Terrorgeist, we're going to be doing a lot of damage with Luthor. So it's all good things. All good things. Eventually, we're going to be replacing those Carronades with the Necrofex Colossus. That's going to be really good. So let's go ahead and set up over here. So Queen Bess will kind of put over here. Maybe have a bit more of an angle. Like that to kind of get a wide arc, and then also kind of into the back there. If we need to move her, we can move her a little bit forward. And then we'll set up our cannons in a line here so we can kind of broad strokes hit most of these things. Let's go ahead.
Aye!
Captain!
For some reason, Erdo has a problem with that. So let's throw a couple cannons here. And then we'll throw a couple cannons, but facing this way so we have a broader arc of hitting stuff in case we need to hit some stuff. Then we will set up these guys here. In the off chance that someone decides to charge us, we'll be able to pick them apart. Same with these guys. In case they decide to charge us, we can pick them off. Move them over just a little bit. Put these guys back here in case anything happens. We'll throw the gunnery right there. Let's see if it's... yeah, that'll hit. It won't hit as much as we like.
Corpse crew!
Let's see if we can that. Awesome. So that way he's not in the way of this cannon too much, but still able to buff these 3 cannons, which perfect. This guy we'll put here just in case we need him, and then Luthor we'll put over here, and we're gonna try moving him. Actually, let's keep him with the bunch, and then we'll move him over if we need to. If we can, maybe assault over here, assault over here. It really depends on what's going to be going on. Gonna start the battle. See where they set up. We're gonna go ahead and turn them on the guard mode. Turn off fire at will. We want to take out that tower. That tower. Tower and that tower first. And you, let's see if we can't, let's take out some blobs, shall we? Well, it looks like they've already got a, dealt some damage, so let's counter that damage with a healing spell. Nice. Some good initial damage. So I'm shooting one at a time because I don't want them... Okay, so that's a tower down already. So you can focus this wall now. You can also focus... Actually, let's have you focus the gates. And you two can focus the fort wall.
Yeah.
Let him fire one too many times there. So again, it's not a big deal that I have them fire too many times. It's that something like that might happen where, because these guys may be shifted for a second or something, that the Queen Bess will just... It's not often that the Queen Bess misses, but if the Queen Bess misses, it's, it's just super unfortunate. You'd rather not have her miss. So that's just so much devastating damage wasted right there, so we're trying to, let's have you go right there. Let's just have her fire. As soon as she fires, we'll cut her off. So we're already knocking down some walls here. Let's go ahead and adjust a little bit with the Queen Bess. Fire will stop her from firing. Oh, that's not bad. That'll be pretty devastating right there. These guys are really piled up. They're moving a bit too much, so let's see. Can hit them with something that'll punish that. That's really good. Have they taught you nothing about facing the vampire ghost? Oh, good thing we didn't let that one trigger completely. not the best target for that. Oop. I accidentally let her fire a bit too long. You get carried away with the cannons here. Oh man, that's gonna be a good one. A lot piled up right there. Let's just keep firing right there. Looks like they're moving around this area. So we are just doing massive damage to these areas here. Oh, that's phenomenal. Look at that. Look at that. That just, nothing breaks morale like a properly placed Queen Bess. Oh, and I see I missed that real quick. Okay, so let's see if we can get some... See if we can get some cannons to fire through here. Devastating, just devastating. So we're gonna put a bunch of holes in the walls over here. We're throwing the Queen Bess over there. Let's aim at this Reaper Bolt Thrower for a little while. It's big, it's stable. It'll do a lot of damage to their morale here. Let's see. Queen Bess is going to have to lurch forward a little bit. Let's get Luthor Harkon. Let's get him in there. Let's go do some shenanigans with him. And that we're trying to destroy all the Reaper Bolt Throwers so that they can no longer have any range. See, that's just beautiful. You can see like the leftover gas explosions and all that. Okay, so that did a lot of damage there, so we can stop shooting at that. So they're trying to set up here as quickly as they can to take advantage of Luthor. kind of want to be so because generally speaking, there's a kind of like a straightforward arc with these. You never want to hit them. You kind of want to be on the angle to hit them. That'll deal as much damage.
We will kill! I know! Time to die! End them!
Luthor sends the Kraken after those guys while he's hunting these. That'll slow them down. They won't be able to retaliate. We'll have this guy replenish the magic.
Attack!
While Luthor is just dealing with all these crossbows really easily.
With haste! Covering ground! Into position! Maneuvering! I see it! I'm going! Hurry! Into position! Now! Quickly, now! I'm not dead!
So I'm basically distracting them here
Maneuvering!
by making them think I'm going to charge every now and again.
I'm going in! Certainly! Covering ground! This way! Now! Maneuvering! Into position! With haste! By all means! I see it! I'm going! Very good! This way! Quickly, now!
Have Harkon retreat a little bit. Looks like he's got a bit of the madness of Cain, but he's already insane to begin with, so it's not the worst.
Quickly, now!
Now, so those guys have anti-large ammunition, which is going to be the most problematic for Luthor.
With haste!
So just back Harkon up a little bit, have Queen Bess focus on them.
Now! Do it! Into position! Covering ground! Luthor Harkon!
Send one quick volley over here because it looks like they're milling around the AI. Can't figure out how to retreat them properly. So a little bit of mean to the AI there.
Hurry! Allow it! Finally! This way! Yes! With pleasure! Very well! I see it! Now! to position! This way! Indeed! I can! We hear you!
Let's go ahead and throw some Kraken's pull over there. Retreat them. They don't have the anti-large in their weapon strength, only in their missile strength, so that's going to be super useful for us. So Luthor's going to be able to take them out really easy. We managed to rout that unit of Dark Riders with crossbows.
That time is up!
Let's go Arcane Conduit a little bit. So army losses is going to cause everything to rout except for our crossbow friend over here, who is unbreakable. So we're going to send Luthor over here. Send our guys up here. Luthor can deal some damage to him a little bit.
I know! Indeed!
So I believe he's anti-infantry, so he shouldn't be able to do a lot of damage to us. But let's hedge our bets here a little bit. Do as much as we can to increase Luthor's likelihood of surviving this fight.
Luthor Harkon!
Go ahead and heal Luthor. Oh, he's up on the wall. I can't heal. Okay, now that he's flying, I should be able to heal him. Yeah, and the rest slowly limp their way out. Okay, so they say close victory. I did lose a few guys, I think, to that initial volley from their army abilities, which are coming off that Black Arc. But because we destroyed this garrison and the Black Arc was reinforcing, I think that actually destroys the Black Arc as well. So let's just go ahead and check that, and as long as the Black Arc is destroyed, they should lose their Black Arc abilities that they were getting off of him. So fingers crossed that we were able to do that. Yes, so that was the Black Arc over here. So the Black Arc was destroyed, they were destroyed. Hooray. So we decimated them with our guys here. Oh, let's sack. That is a good chunk of change right there. Okay.
Come now.
Let's pointlessly dig for treasure because I don't think there was any treasure here. And we'll go, let's see, scrolled weapons. Let's see, missile strength, gunnery mob, rotting Prometheans, gunnery mob, deck gunners, carronades, mortars, queen best. Wow. Okay, so that's basically everything. Yeah, super that. Let's do that. And for you,
there is little honor amongst vampires.
let's go with monkey jacket because I don't think we need any of these. Bloated corpses, yeah, no. Okay, so monkey jacket, make them a bit more survivable. And for you,
I smell a defect.
let's go with the ammo sacks because we want that ammo as quickly as possible. Now for Luthor's army, let's go with some movement range, I think. much is this?
It
Yeah, it's
was
a bit
never
much.
in doubt.
So let's go with movement range. Let's get some gun ports. And then let's get rid of all these zombies and replace them with a gunnery mob handguns unit, and some regular gunnery mobs. Do we have anything interesting to raise? Got some
A force
ogres.
to be
Don't really
reckoned
need the
with.
ogres. Yeah, so let's go with that.
King of the Vampire Coast.
We were going to move over here and redo your army a little bit. So let's get you over there so we can decrease our upkeep.
Admiral of the fleet.
And let's go ahead. Yeah, we've got Vanguard's Revenge, we've got Arcane Conduit. Alright, so let's go with Ghost Fleet because we're working him up to Lightning Strike. You can hang out there.
Ahoy!
Don't think... Oh yeah, let's get Smuggler's Jetty so that we can get some Vampire Fleet Captains, because the more magic is good. We're going to have a revolt here, but he can always walk over here and quash that revolt. Not sure what his plan is going to be, but I guess we'll see.
Master.
And I think that'll be it for now. We're doing a lot of damage to the Dark Elves right now, so they're going to kind of be really on the back foot, which is how we want them, honestly. We want them struggling. They have to be taught a lesson. They dared to face the Pirate King. The poor fools. They thought that they were going to get the better of Luthor Harkon. Okay. So the High Elves probably aren't going to go after them, so we'll be able to take Chupayatl next turn, more than likely. And let's see. I guess the only question now is that rebellious army down there. Let's see what there is. So they'll come over and they'll lay siege, which is fine. Oh. Let's see what we got here. I suppose it depends on... Oh! Well, I'm curious how this will go. Okay, let's... So, does he count base infantry? I can throw the pole arms in the way. Might be able to do some early on damage with the deck droppers too. Let's see. Let's fight this. Worst case, we'll deal a lot of damage to them. Maybe get some money from the fight, and you know, we'll see what the AI is thinking. Let's not make any assumptions until we see what the AI is thinking. Okay, so they have got their lord over here, a couple of towers, got another Universican cohort. Also got they've got a battering ram. Okay. So hang on, let's do this. How about let's throw the guns here, here, and here. We'll throw you guys here. Activate those two. We'll have you try to activate that one. This should activate a bunch of these. We'll throw the remaining two here. Here to stop whatever kind of gets up there with ladders. Assuming they can get that far, we'll throw you over here. Okay. Let's choose some targets. I guess we gotta wait for the towers to come online. Alright. You shoot him for as long as you can. You him for as long as you can. You him for as long as you can. We want at least one of those towers gone. Let's see. You shoot that guy. You shoot that. You shoot that. You shoot that. You fly past and come from behind and shoot that. Over the old blood as soon as you can. So we really want one of those to go down as quickly as it possibly can at this point. Because when the tower goes down, what's going to end up happening is everything inside is going to take heavy damage. Okay, are these guys in range yet? Not quite. Okay, back to you. Focus him down. Okay, they're bringing that tower down good. Almost in range of the gunnery mobs.
Captain!
Nice. So that basically devastates not only that, but it devastates the unit inside. So we're not going to be able, I don't think, deal enough damage to that tower to matter. So we're just going to focus as much as we can on those few, and we'll deal with the rest later. You focus that one, focus that one. You are still waiting for you to get in the range, but as soon as they do...
Yes!
Let's go ahead and refocus on those guys since we... How's this going over here? Looks like the Saurus Old Blood's fleeing. Let's have those guns focus there. You can move back. See, they'll abandon their thing. Awesome. They'll hopefully run away soon here. They're probably going to rout soon. They're getting the fear put in them by these guys. That's good.
Bones and flesh. At once. Gunnery mob. On the way. Slithering mob!
Nice heroic victory. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we turned basically a valiant defeat into a heroic victory, so not a bad turnout there. Just goes to show that the towers are a lot stronger in SFO Grimhammer than they are in the vanilla game, so that's super useful for us. You just got to apply what forces you have strategically as possible. Let's go with ransom captives. Don't want to throw people away if you can help it. I know that's kind of the whole thing with the vampires, that they kind of just throw away their zombies, but... Okay, he failed his assault. We're going to have another rebellion. Oh, full. Okay, favorable winds. The winds are certainly proven favorable this season as we've been sailing at beam reach for days now. No matter our heading, we sail fast and smooth. I think the sea god is at our backs. In fact, I'm sure of it. So we get full sail ahead, plus 20% movement range for armies. So let's go ahead and we want to build up here a little bit. I think more guns. Guns is the answer. When in doubt, more guns. Okay. So let's go ahead.
Admiral of the fleet. The fleet master has spoken.
Have our
Landfolk are weak.
let's have him waddle over on his crab a little bit. Gonna have some stern words for this guy.
Mistake. Luthor Harkon.
Luthor.
As you were.
Let's go over here. And let's take that
God
decisive
damn
victory.
like fists. The
Occupy.
pirate king holds sway.
Give ourselves a boost in
Make
income.
this quick.
And then we're going to go over here to the Mangrove Coast and take that over.
A welcome tide.
He can hang out there.
All bones on deck.
Yeah, they might not go after this honestly right away, but do what you feel. I'm not taxing the area anyway. Let's build this up, but I have a feeling we'll lose it right after. And let's move on to the next turn. Yeah, high elves are getting a little bit. Oh, looks like Itza's itching to do some damage to us. That'll be fun. Okay. So the Vampire Rebellion there is not going to matter. That is, I mean, they'll take it. There's no way we can defend, even with the guns and the you know the bloated corpses and all that. Yeah, they're mostly infantry, but they're just too many of them.
Time for battle.
Nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Kind of let them do their sacking and raiding and what have you. We are... Honestly, we're going to maybe try to make peace with them. I don't know that we can, though. We've kind of ticked them off too much. Our one saving grace might be that... Let's see, it might be able to rely on the lizard men a little bit because they're enemies with them too, but I doubt it. The lizard men hate us. I mean, we stole their stuff, so... Okay, so he's going to put us under siege again. Really? You're going to give me that low of a... I mean, the cavalry means nothing on a siege. Yeah, let's fight this. I mean, we've got really good guns. We've got halberds. We've got a bloated corpse we can send out in the front to take out a lot of their infantry. Or their dogs, or anything, really. So I don't see why it's giving us such a low success rate. Maybe it's that Lord. That Lord might cause us a lot of problems. We don't have the bats that we had previously. We'll see. Let's take a look. Let's see how they're going to deploy. Let's see, we've got the Lord and some spearmen over here. We've got the cavalry. We've got 2 battering rams. For whatever reason, I guess to split my attention. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw... We're going to... Let's go like this. And then like this.
Always crew!
Throw crew here. Throw crew here. Put some crew there. We have left. We're gonna see how many times we can shoot that guy and let him learn. Let him learn from his mistake. We're gonna see if we can't run this bloated corpse into those skeletons. Okay. These towers, let's aim at this. Let's aim at these guys. Let's aim at these guys. You can aim at those guys. Let's have you aim at him. Have you aim at him. Let's have you aim at him. Let's have you aim at him. Let's have the bloated corpse run out and greet our friend. That way we're dealing as much damage as we can, and then we'll have our guns start focusing as well.
Bones and flesh!
Let's take out those black knights.
Sea prey!
Can't ruin their day.
Powder wing! Get yabber! Bloodshed!
Enemy Lord died. I take a big leadership hit. They're probably all going to just rot away now. There's nothing that's holding them together anymore. Yeah, there they go. They tried, but I've just got too many guns on me. They really needed flying units to kind of shut down my gunners. Yeah, there was no way they were going to undo that. There was nothing they could do at that point, so we only lost the bloated corpse, which again we'll get back as soon as that redoes itself. The AI really thinks that they know what they're doing. It's almost funny. Okay, so we'll go with the ransom captive, just like we did last time.
Exchange them for plunder.
So that was sacked. Yeah, we were sort of expecting that. We got a rebellion over here.
Surrounded.
Oh, so they managed to get some flyers.
Retreat.
So they'll be able to counter a little bit.
Luthor Harkon.
Let's go ahead.
Spill their
Mangrove Coast.
blood.
We do not even really have to fight this. They're gonna get devastated because they just can't handle
Goddamn like
all those
shit.
guns. Sack it.
All their valuables are mine.
Dig for treasure real quick, pointlessly. Just cause in the off chance we find something, why not?
Undead pirates.
Okay, we'll stick another point. All hands hoy.
There is
We
little honor
will.
amongst vampires.
Let's go with hard to hit so that he can not get his often.
I smell a
And
defector.
actually, immortality is going to be great. I probably should have, yeah,
My mind.
should have gone with immortality. We'll get it next turn
Admiral
or
of
next
the
level up.
fleet.
Okay, let's have you
Fly the
waddle
flag.
back.
All bones on deck.
Let's beef up Chakwa a little bit. We can at least protect one province or one town. Let's throw the Pox Marsh as well, so that we can get some. So that we can get the inevitable, let's see, the Zombie Watch ports, and then the Haunted Blockhouse in Pox Marsh, and eventually in the Blood Swamp.
Admiral of the fleet.
What do we got? That's unfortunate, but we can't do anything about it. And we'll take over the Mangrove Coast
A
next.
force to be reckoned
Well,
with.
you know what? No, we're pushing up on the hour mark. And so I think we'll cut it there and we'll come back next time. Like I said in the beginning, we're not going to be doing a lot this week just because I'm not feeling 100%. So we'll pick up on this probably next week. So with that all said, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one.